Every week in cities all across the country, farmers bring their fresh produce to market. Field correspondent Ashlee Skinner visits a farmer's market in Lawrence, Kansas to find out why buying local is always in season.
Well, we've been
We've been coming here since
1983.
1983.
Nearly
yeah.
40 years.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, it's a wonderful place to meet all kinds of people. There's such a mix here, and I just find it also has this homegrown feeling as well.
Hey, Sophie. So how you doing?
Yeah, doing really well. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing great. So tell me about yourself and where we are today.
Sure. So this is the Lawrence Farmers Market. It has been in operation since 1976, which makes it one of the oldest in the state. We are in downtown Lawrence, Kansas, so it's northeastern Kansas. We are a producer-only market, so that means everything that is at the market is either made or produced within 50 miles of Lawrence.
So what makes this market so unique?
I think one of the things is the community aspect. We have over 60 vendors, and there are so many people that we see every Saturday. And you just get to know your community, your farmers, your food, the seasons. I've been coming to the market since I was a little kid, and it's been, I've grown up with some of the other market kids, and
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So Emily, it's nice to see you here today.
Thanks for having.
I wanted to ask you, how do farmers markets impact sustainability?
Yeah, so it's a wonderful tool that farmers can use to bring their products to the community, and it's right here, right in town. People don't have to go outside of town and travel to the farms, and so it saves kind of everybody a lot of time, a lot of money. But one of the best things about farmers markets is everything at our farmers market here is grown within 50 miles of this region. So we are not only saving time and money, but also energy. And, you don't have to get everything shipped in from far away. Everything is coming from right in our county, right here.
And that must affect the quality of the food, right?
Well, yeah, typically you're going to be getting, a tomato shipped in from California, and they have to pick them when they're not ripe. They're going to pick them when they're green, and then they have to, maybe even put some chemicals in there to make them be fresh and ripe. But right here, you're going to get things that are picked fresh and ripe the night before. Farmers prep, the night before market, and then they come and they set up, and it's everything's at peak ripeness that you're going to get here at the market.
So what is your role here at this market?
So I am the market manager. I am responsible for sort of all of the vendors report to me. It's a nonprofit, but we also manage like 60 small business owners as well.
Wow.
I set up and take down the market, and out here in all the seasons.
So how do farmers markets support the local economy?
So by shopping at a farmer's market, you are keeping your food dollars within your local economy. That means supporting the farmer that might be your neighbor. Farmers markets also act as sort of an incubator for small businesses. And so by voting with your food dollars and shopping at a farmer's market, you're telling local businesses, yes, I support you, and you're an important part of our community.
And there's such a diversity of businesses that you see here at the farmers market.
Yes, so we have organic farm stands, we have local bakers, we have craftspeople.
I think that the local farmers market does help the local economy a great deal, because we've got supermarkets and they're fine and we use them, but this is special. This is homemade stuff, homegrown stuff. And it's things we really appreciate. And it makes Lawrence the wonderful small town, big town that it is.
So Emily, How do farmers markets accommodate those who don't have a lot of money to spend on fresh fruits and vegetables?
That's a great question. Often people think that organic food, farmers market food is going to be more expensive. And there is a really awesome program called Double Up Food Bucks that is nationwide. And look into if you have a SNAP or an EBT card, if you're getting food stamp benefits, check and see if there is a local program that can, double up that money and give you extra money to be able to spend on fruits and vegetables at your local farmers market.
Awesome.
I know, it's pretty great.
I think farmers markets enrich the community because they are a community within themselves. The farmers market presents a space for everyone, regardless of ability or background, to come join together in a forum. There are community booths that come table, so you can learn about cooking or nutrition or register to vote.
She got that magic. Yeah, she uses it well. Yeah, you better watch out.
Coming to the farmers market every weekend, making it a part of people's habits, really brings the community together. You see the same people, you get to know your farmers, you get to know the seasonality, you get to know the food, and coming together over food is something we've done for ages and ages, and it's just such an important part of our community.
So how do farmers markets support our local environment?
So many of these farmers are wonderful stewards of the land. We have a lot of farmers that grow organically or sustainably in some different ways, whether they're, focusing on the soil health, or they're, rotating crops or growing different things over the winter to help build up the environment and just not be, leaching it out, the good stuff that's inside of it. Growing soil is what's going to grow the best type of food then and best quality.
So Monique, I'm excited to be here at your booth today. You have such amazing mushrooms. I don't see these in my local supermarket, but here at the farmers market, it's galore. So what brings you here to this farmers market?
Community connection is very important to us. I think without our community, we all wouldn't thrive as well as that we do. So connecting and networking with others is really important. And I feel like bringing the knowledge of mushrooms and all their health benefits is really important.
Awesome.
So Ashlee, I wanted to share with you a mushroom that not a lot of people know about. It's called lion's mane or a hericium. It has very strong medicinal properties. There's so many studies going on with mushrooms right now, and there needs to be so much more. This has a very high support for brain function. It's really important, and doctors are looking into how it can help with Alzheimer's.
So is it delicious?
It is more than delicious, actually. A lot of plant-based communities are using it as a seafood substitute because it tastes so much like crab meat. They're using it for hericium cakes.
Wow, that's cool. So I appreciate you sharing with us about farmers markets today.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming down. It's such a beautiful morning. And please just let people know to get to know their farmers, get to know their food, and support the local economy.
I love that. So let's go get some mushrooms now.
Sounds good.